The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner. In other words, just have a fucking sense of humor, will you, and enjoy.
Now you listen to me, you sick son of a bitch.
Oh, welcome back. Hey,
A bit too Bruce Buffer, that one.
wow. You feel it? You feel it? I felt it. Wow, that was good. Hey. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Shits and Gigs, the podcast, episode
5.
That's it, 5.
Episode
Wow.
5. We've come a long way.
Oh, a long way. Hey, guys, I just want to say, first of all, this is huge. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You didn't have to be here, but you came back. You know what that means? You've got discipline. Because you came back. So welcome back to Shits and Gigs. I am, of course, Omar Al Sobky. I think we have to keep that.
No, we're not keeping that.
And then we have Noel, the untouchable.
I don't know.
The untouchable.
I'm not a wrestler. I don't need
Come on!
some powerful middle bit in between my name.
Why
Noel
not?
The Crusher Faulkner? Because it sounds stupid.
The Crusher, that's
I don't have a
arrogant.
good enough name for that to work. There's no middle cool name that'll work with my name.
The untouchable is really good.
Noel the mediocre Faulkner.
Noel, the bangable. Bangable's good.
That's not a you don't want to
bang
if
your
you're
head.
a wrestler. The wrestler doesn't come out and say he's bangable.
Unbangable,
That's
motherfuckers.
bushwhacking.
That's arrogant.
Whackable.
Welcome back. This is awesome. Welcome back. Noel, of course. So let's start here. How was your week? Tell me about it.
Oh, it's pretty good. It was reasonably busy, actually, and I actually seem to have some sort of problem with my tooth at the front.
Oh, interesting. Interesting about teeth. Very interesting about teeth. I'm going to stop you there.
Okay.
I'm having a coffee right now. It's very nice. Interesting about teeth. Let's just go into my week now. My week was pretty good. I'm crushing it at the moment. I should be Omar Al CRUSHING Sobky. That's what it's going to be from now. I'm the crushable. No, crushable means I'm getting crushed. No, I'm crushing.
The Crusher.
The crusher. I was gonna back in 2007. You could say the raper, but you can't now.
No.
You can't.
That's not a good name.
What do you mean?
You couldn't say that at any point.
You could. I used to
no
say.
point would anybody want that in between their name.
No, but I used to say after I came back from the gym, I used to go, "Oh my god, my trainer just raped the crap out of me."
Yeah, but that's just casual slang. That's
is.
not. It's not putting it into your name. You don't go and get your new driver's license done. Oh, so Omar the Raper Al Sobky. That was kind of suck.
Oh, that would suck. But I'm just crushing it at work at the moment. So many acting jobs, mate. So many.
It's a hard actor,
Not for me.
So you just got a new ad, isn't
Yeah,
it? This
new
is
ad.
what we're banging on about.
Yeah, and actually, I'm supposed to be filming an ad tomorrow.
Oh, another one.
Yeah, but you know what? You got to learn to say no.
Yeah.
I actually said no to this because I auditioned last week, and it was Liberty 16. That's what it was called, Liberty 16. And I was
That's
like,
the company.
no, that's what the product was.
Liberty 16.
And I didn't know what it was, and it was like a DNA thing. So I was like, this could either be
like a 23andMe. So you do your DNA test, and it tells you if you're 1%
possibly
Cherokee Native Indian or
yeah,
something
or
like
if you
that.
marry and stuff, all of that. Yeah, but I didn't know what it was, and they didn't tell me, and it didn't really say. And I was I was playing the Kenny Powers type character.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, cool, arrogant as shit. I'm like, hey guys, my name is this, and da da da. It was like that, and then I was explaining it, going through different scenarios. But I didn't know what it was, and they said I got the role. This was on Thursday, and I was like, oh yeah, sweet. Can I have a look at the script, please? They sent it to me.
Yeah.
And it was basically about killing babies. It was one of those things that you
What?
kill babies with
Oh, so it's...
inside the vagina.
Oh, so abortion stuff.
Abortion, that's it.
Oh, no. That's almost like one of my hypothetical questions.
Oh, let's not get to that.
We're
then.
not getting to that because every week I do ask Omar a hypothetical
do.
question revolving around probably some acting scenario or something
Yep.
like that. And that's pretty close to what we were talking about.
But let's get back to that later.
We'll
on.
get back to the answer of last week's hypothetical question later on in the show.
So that's why I said no. I said no to them. So I'm not doing the ad, but I got another ad.
Yeah, which is the one that you filmed last week.
Which I filmed last week after we came back from Hawkesbay. And that was pretty good. I was playing a father. I've never played a father. Now I'm at that age now at 32 that I'm playing fathers, which is pretty good. And I had...
we've got a homeless guy in a butt hunt.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Look at him. Have in for some cigarette butts.
You guys can't see this, but
You
we have
might be
a
able
guy
to see him in
outside.
the wide shot.
Maybe. But look, if I had $1, I would not give
He
it.
doesn't know these two. We've got these windows around the little area that we're in here that are they've got mirror tint on them.
Yeah.
There he is. You'll be able to see him in the wide shot now. Get those cigarette butts, buddy. Oh my goodness.
They're all yours as well. I
I know. Look, well, he just talked to nobody.
Oh,
dude.
You can probably hear us.
Yeah, you probably can.
Anyway, so
Off
I
he
got
goes. See you later, mate.
Later, mate. Cheers.
Take it, yep.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you for cleaning up the cigarette butts.
So I got the ad, and I had like three. My child was there, and basically the thing of
So you're the dad.
I'm the dad, and I've got a kid, and we're at the beach. And what I do is, I'm not going to say the whole thing because
You
I
don't
can't.
want to ruin the campaign.
I don't want to ruin the
It's
campaign.
embargoed.
I can't, but I'm under contract as well. But you know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. So I get the thing off my kid, his shirt off, and then I go to get his swimming togs. But of course, he's butt naked. And
Oh no!
Yeah, I know.
Was the kid acted naked?
It was naked.
Oh.
Yeah. So then I have to go.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
This is terrible.
I know. Just wait for it. Wait for it. And so I go to get my the underwear for the kid, and I turn around, and then the kid's gone, and he's gone streaking. So he's running down the beach, and all these people are like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
like
this is part of the script.
it's part of the script. So that's the thing. So at the end of the day, the script is a nude baby is streaking.
Yeah.
My kid.
How old is the kid?
So he's about 2.
Oh yeah, that's acceptable.
That's
If he
acceptable.
was like 10,
Oh, yeah,
I'd be
totally.
like, I don't know about this,
Yeah.
bro.
Or if it was like a man
Well,
child.
you'd think that they'd have some sort of thing in place, like when the people worked on Spartacus. A lot of the time, there was a lot of full naked nudity,
There
full
was.
frontal.
There definitely
but a
was,
lot
yeah.
of the time, you could actually, because I knew a friend who worked as an extra on it,
Yeah.
you could get fake penises.
You
and
had
stuff.
to sometimes.
So you've actually got a fake penis
Yeah.
on top of your
Yeah, you
body.
You did do
and
that.
then it's hidden quite well with makeup, and they're good at that stuff.
Yeah, I'll just quickly go onto that and say that one of the guys on that, Manu Bennett, he came out one time on Spartacus.
Yeah.
And he goes, I don't need a fake cock. I'm just going to, I'm
Just
full
half
actor
chub it
here."
up a little bit,
Yeah,
eh?
basically, like
Yeah.
Ian McCullen did in front of us when Jesus Christ, that guy was a goat. He was a horse. But Manu Bennett tried to do that. He tried to do a Sir Ian McCullen coming out. But guess what? He's not. He had shrinkage. And people were like, we need to
no.
put something on that. And he's
Oh.
like, no, I don't. I'm allowed to do this. And they're like, no, mate, everybody
dear.
else is huge. Look at that. What is that? A little
Yeah.
German toadstool thing there. Let's get one of those. Get it on him. So anyway.
That's more embarrassing. The fact you're like, nah, I've got the confidence. Don't worry
Yeah.
about me. And they're like, nah, sorry, dude, it's not big enough.
it's not about that.
It's
We
not,
can't.
we can't. It's not going to pick up in the wide.
Definitely, we can't.
I did a bit of work on that show back, and maybe on the first season, and it was a great place to be around because there was always like naked titties everywhere and stuff like that. And
Hookers from Hamilton.
yeah, they get hookers from Hamilton to get them naked and pay them like $500 a day.
Which is really good for hookers.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
they were getting it like
No, they
pretty
get
much.
more money than that for hooking.
Yeah, true. You're right about that. But that was all. That's Spartacus. But anyway, this kid, so it's streaking, and because you can only use with one kid for like 6 hours because they get really tired.
Oh, I had a twin.
We had 3 of them. One of them, like the first one, his name was. I'm not even going to say it because I'm not allowed to. Archie. And basically, he was there and got replaced by this other one, Chong. So he was Chinese. And then the other one
Oh, no,
was.
the babies ain't going to match up in the
But
shot.
they look fine from the backwards. They've all got bottoms, and they all
Oh,
look
so they're
wide
running
enough.
away.
They're
You
running
don't-
away.
It's not full frontal ad.
You don't see their penis.
Okay, yeah, all right.
But then
This is good.
It's really good. It's a good ad, and I play a really good role in it. The father chasing after the kid while he's streaking. But the kid, of course, is the hero. That's a bit weird. I'm usually the hero. But anyway, but then the last kid. This was the thing. The last kid. Yeah, because they're running nude, they don't have anything to put around there. They're kids. The last one, was huge.
The baby
The babies.
is a potential future Sir Ian
Jesus
McKellen.
Christ.
Oh,
and
wow.
Nobody was saying, I don't want to be talking about fucking big babies.
You're
dicks
talking
and
about
shit.
baby penises.
I am, but everyone saw it. And that's the thing. Like,
And was everyone else like, wow, fuck, see the
just
thing
like-
on that kid?
I think the director had to say, because there's one point when he was
All right,
running.
guys, now whatever you do, don't look at that small child's huge dick.
But there was one point when he was running, and I think they had to stop it because the way he was running and the shot was on his legs. And we kept on picking it up. So they're like, no, we can't have the kid for the... So they had to swap the kid over. And he's like, Mummy, what did I do wrong? No, nothing.
Nothing. Your dad's DNA fucked us. He still gets paid. He won't
He
care.
gets paid.
He'll still get paid.
Yeah, he should have been my kid because my kid would have a massive dong. All right, moving on.
That's a bit controversial, though, don't you think? Having nude children and TV
I thought that.
commercials.
I was a little bit...
like, you know, if that's like a pedophile playground, they're
Yeah.
well into that.
And we were in north of Auckland, so there is a lot of pedophiles up there. But look, it doesn't matter.
That's
I'm
true.
just saying, this shit happens. For you people that don't know about that, this is what happens. I thought they would have something, but no, he's 2 years old. New babies all over the place, so it's fine. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I didn't give a shit. But then I did give a shit when I saw
You
this
were
massive...
shocked, story is shocked by the size of a child's penis.
A child's dick. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, please, moving on.
So my week was really good.
All right, great. Brilliant. Excellent.
So let's move
Any
on.
sponsors this week?
Yes, we've got a new sponsor coming in, but we won't.
We're in discussions. We're still in behind closed door meetings.
Exactly, making those deals. So it's time for
slices.
sponsor time.
No.
Sponsor bitch right now.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Right. So anyway, first of all, the
Sponsors.
sponsors. It's the same sponsor as the first couple. How many have you done so far?
This is the 5th episode.
Okay, that's right. Just got to keep it.
Remember, we have the sponsor for 10 episodes,
And then next
we
one, yeah.
renegotiate.
Yeah.
Based on performance.
Totally. Right. Okay. So here's sponsor quickly. Need a Santa Claus for your next Christmas party? Well, what about 40 event staff? Fuck's sake! I'm gonna start
Start again.
Need a Santa Claus? Maybe I should do it like a different accent. Maybe I should go like.
No.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna do
a
it.
professional read.
All right. Fine. Okay.
You would be,
You're right.
Every week.
You're right.
You're working on your read. I
Okay.
feel like it's getting worse.
It is getting
Nobody does. Like, how can you get worse as
Yeah,
you
I
go
know.
along?
I know.
Anyway,
I'm an actor as well. I should be doing
that's
this.
right. Imagine this is a voiceover.
Okay, you're right. This is a voiceover right now. Harvey Weinstein's over there with
One
Tommy Lee
take.
Jones. One take. Okay. Need a Santa Claus for your next Christmas party? Well, what about 40 event staff for your next in-house leadership conference? Well, what about... you can't laugh.
Well,
you can't laugh.
laugh.
What do you mean?
You've got to deal with distractions when you're on this set. You've got to improvise,
Okay, let's continue on.
and overcome.
Let's continue on. In-house leadership conference. What about an A-list celebrity MC for your next sales event? Go no further than Bid on the Side Promotions. Bid on the Side is an end-to-end promotional company run by an energetic, experienced, and highly skilled team for over 10 years. With over 400 promo and event staff with 30 celebrities and MCs and hands-on experienced project managers, they will make sure that your event goes swimmingly. Need more information? Go to www.bidontheside.co.nz. That is again, www.bidontheside.co.nz and quote S&G. Tell them we sent you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay,
that's pretty good.
moving on.
That wasn't
too bad. So-
we got to the bottom of who these celebrity MCs are. Yeah, I'm still wanting to know who the celebrity MCs
Well,
are.
we can't.
You said you were going to find that out.
I was
going to
find it. Okay,
we'll
right.
get next week.
Next week. I'm sure they've got quite a few
It's
on there.
not Jeremy Renner.
Oh, damn it! I was going to pretend it was. Never mind. That would be awful. Imagine
Is
Jeremy
there
Renner.
Jeremy Renner news today?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we do have some Siri. Oh.
Oh dear. Anyway, each week, for some strange reason, we talk about Jeremy Renner and his latest escapades.
We'll just quickly go into this because here we go. Oh, brilliant. Inside the very disturbing Jeremy Renner allegations.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so last week we talked about how Jeremy Renner, or it was a week before maybe, he got high on cocaine,
High on cocaine.
alcohol,
And
then threatened his wife with
you-
a gun,
did
not
you-
a bow and arrow.
No, not bow and
Which
arrow.
is what the fuck, that's why we don't believe it.
Yeah.
It's still a rumor.
Let's
If they said that he was threatened with a bow and arrow, I possibly would have believed it straight away. Just
so,
because of his archery skills.
which is pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. This is pretty insane, guys. I hope you guys are prepared for this. This is the news right now, the update on Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
Inside the very disturbing Jeremy Renner allegations. Let's go here. Death threats, drug abuse, and biting their baby.
You what?
He's been biting babies.
You can't... It's not for real.
It's right there, mate. It's right there. The Avengers star ex-wife.
Biting babies.
That's a bit...
That is muffed up. Like, I can understand the alcohol and
Totally,
drugs,
the cocaine, the bashing of
threatening wives,
threatening wives.
but biting babies.
Why would you bite a baby? What's the baby done to you? Was he hungry from the cocaine?
Perhaps he needs, because he's part of the Hollywood elite, and he needs the blood of the children. You know? The
blood of the
Satanist or something.
Maybe.
Wow, biting babies, eh?
Yeah. So we
I feel like we should read this article and get back to next week with all like the nits and the grits
Well,
of this case.
we could read it now.
It's going to open up a little bit now. Yeah, read some now.
I'll read some of it now,
I want to, but I don't care. I want to hear about the baby.
That's
biting.
what I'm trying to skip through. I'm trying to find out
Oh
when
my
was he
goodness.
biting babies. It's funny they go the Hurt Locker actor.
Is it his baby?
I hope it's his baby.
The Hurt Locker actor. Look how they've disassociated him from the Avengers immediately.
Well, it goes up here. The Avengers star's ex-wife. So they're starting to name all of his movies, and they're starting to rep him for every single movie. Shocking allegations against the Oscar-nominated actor. Was he nominated for an Oscar? For what?
For Hurt Locker.
What?
Didn't it win Best Picture that year? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Best Picture, not Best Actor. Was he the lead in it? I can't even remember.
He was the lead. Remember, he was getting drunk and fighting with that black guy. And remember that?
Oh wait, we're talking about the movie or in real life?
It's hard to tell these days. All right, come on, a bit more.
Okay, so where is it? The
body.
Hurt Locker actor also starred. Oh, don't go. Look, they're naming all of his movies.
That's filler.
Yeah, filler headlines again.
It's
Why?
usually down the end. Have you noticed that? Like, if you read a Daily Mail article, it just repeats itself so much.
Yeah, I know.
And
This
it
is what
takes
it's
you
doing.
ages to get, and then the last line is at the bottom, and it's like, and then he killed all his family.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, well, that's the bit I wanted.
So it's talking about here with so allegations that Renner bit,
Allegations.
which means he did it, bit Ava, who is 6 years old.
Is that his kid?
That's his
So
kid.
he's not biting strangers.
No,
children.
he's not.
That's slightly less worse.
That is.
I don't know what all baby biting is bad.
But here it is. The only allegations here and how we got to this is Ava, 6-year-old, who 6-year-olds, they lie all the fucking time, goes, "Ooh, daddy bit me."
I don't know what to say to that though. Like,
I think she's a little liar.
Do you think like because a lot of the time, sometimes, like if the wife goes crazy, they're like, and they've got some sort of money, they'll be like, right, I'm taking him for everything he has. I'm gonna say he's
That's
biting
what's
kids.
happening.
Like you think he's maybe be a bit bullshitted.
Yeah.
Like she's making shit up,
Ava
or like
is.
putting stuff into the child's mouth
Totally.
to go.
So it even goes here, where is it? Alleged that Ava explained that the bite happened when Renner was being mean and yelling. If he was being mean and yelling, how the fuck is he going to bite you when he's yelling? Ava is a little liar. Ava,
You listen to me, you 6-year-old kid. Now you put your toys away and go to bed. No. Attacks. Oh, dear.
Anyway, I've had enough of that.
Yeah.
Moving on. It's time.
We'll touch back on Jeremy Renner. We'll get more information.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for our
friend.
favorite Avenger.
Yeah, who is the main attraction. Right, let's go. Oh, no. Oh, no, there's another one. Oh, come on, wait a minute.
No. Really?
Well,
We're going to spend 20 minutes talking about
no,
Jeremy
let's get
Renner
off him. Let's
again?
get off. But it goes here. Jeremy Renner feeds and clothes homeless with Ava. See, so he's amid custody battle.
Oh, okay. So he's playing the PR game now.
Now
He's
he's,
like,
yeah.
oh, better
But
get
he's
out.
got Ava there, and she doesn't have any bite marks on her.
Well, she's wearing a jacket and clothes. So
Well, I would have. Yeah, I got you. And looking away from camera. Anyway,
I don't know about that. That sounds a bit bullshit.
I think so as well. I think she's a little liar. Okay. Right, guys, it's time to go to the middle bit.
So-
I'm making these up. I don't even know what they're
Well,
called.
the middle bit is just what we wrote in our notes. It's like,
yeah,
this
we've got
is
notes.
probably the majority of the
Yeah,
content.
Hopefully.
Isn't our main segments.
yeah. And we only did this because I don't know why we did this. But the thing is, we said
It's
we
just
need
what
a bit
we've
more
labelled it.
structure.
We need a middle bit.
Yeah,
So that's what we called it. We called it the middle bit because that's the middle bit.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
And because we're men, we don't have much structure. So we thought we need a bit of structure. But the funny thing is, all we did was the beginning bit, the sponsor bit, the middle bit, the hypothetical question, and the end bit. But we've got nothing there.
Yeah.
But the rants could come in that we don't even know.
Well, what we got for middle bit?
Okay, what have we got? I don't know.
Oh, the Hawkesbay.
Oh!
So-
Jesus, we forgot about that.
We went to the Hawkesbay. Me and Omar, we had a shoot.
Yeah, we had a shoot for 5 days.
Yeah, we were making some sort of promotional travel. I'm not going to say exactly what it's about.
Can't say too much, no.
Polo. So,
Ruined it
so
all.
we're making a touristy, travel-y polo thing. Well,
For Asians,
we're going to
Chinese
reference
people.
it. Yeah, well, for everybody.
For everybody, you're right.
Yeah, we don't discriminate.
I'm
That's
the
why we
producer.
had to fire Dave and get the woman camera operator.
Ah,
What's
yes.
her name again?
I think it was Renee, or was it?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Sorry.
Makes a bloody good sandwich too. Anyway,
she
so the
does.
Hawkesbay we had a bloody blast actually.
Did
it
we
was
not?
Super fun. The weather was great. We got heaps of good footage, but a lot of shenanigans. There were a lot of shenanigans going on. A lot of shits and gigs.
Lots of shits and gigs. We did mention that we were going to do a podcast in Hawkesbay, but we never got round
It
to
just
doing
got
it.
too out of. It was too impossible.
It was
It
impossible.
really was. Just the long days and the hot, like you're stonked from the heat. We've been up since
man.
6 and out in the. It was 25 degrees down there.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was
beautiful.
awesome. And we didn't go by ourselves. We did have some Chinese people, the Chinese partners.
That's true. Yeah.
They were there as well. And then we also had a Maori man with us as well.
We didn't take him for fun.
No, we
he
didn't.
had a functional role within our
He
crew.
definitely did. He was
Yeah.
like executive producer. He's the connection between the
Exactly.
Chinese
He's the
and the Maori.
executive. That's right. The middle bit.
But I mean, Hawkesbay is such a beautiful. If you guys haven't been,
God.
that place is it's underrated.
I think I haven't been down there for probably, apart from flying in for the day to shoot something,
Bragging.
like a decade or something like that. Oh, trust me, same day flying in, flying out, shooting stuff is not fun.
No, it's not.
It's just like taking a super long, annoying bus. It is. You got to get on the plane and then queue up and then taxi in there and then you leave at 6 and you get back at 8. It sucks. And that's what was so awesome is we had like 5 really good days down there. Airbnbs.
Oh, totally.
Interesting places.
Good food.
Beautiful scenery.
It was
horses.
See, as I'm the producer for this sort of stuff, my work ethic is very good. Why? Because I allow us to have fun. Yeah,
Got to have that balance. It's a good
Gotta have
balance.
some-
It was a good balance.
and that's how we got really good content, is because we were able to balance it out. And of course, there was one point we were doing drone shots. We brought this very new drone. It was like a
brand new
drone.
4 days old.
4 days old. It was about that, and it was Omar. I'm the producer. I was flying it, and I was doing some amazing
That's
shots.
right. We were getting this awesome with this
We'll show
beautiful
you.
old 18th century country house. Yeah, a little bit of
Look at that.
drone footage
Look at
there.
that.
And then
Oh.
look at this, and then what's this? Trees and oh dear.
Yeah, well,
What
come on.
happened, mate?
Look, well, I didn't know that tree was there.
It didn't grow over like within the 3 minutes of you putting it up.
It just came into my flight path.
What was funny about it is, okay, so what we've worked out, what you need to do is you need to have somebody spotting and then the other person
Yeah, you
flying
need
the
two
drone.
people to fly
and
the
I was
drone.
kind of, we're both looking down the viewfinder, I think it was. And then I remember, like, we're flying it around and I hear this, and I'm like, I hope to God that somebody's just started to do some yard work. Like, I hope to God, and no, it wasn't. It was Omar driving this drone, brand new drone, into a top of a 60-foot tree.
Which was probably over 6,000 years old. But it was. How big was that oak tree? It was huge.
Massive. It was huge. And the branches were thick, and the drone itself was pretty light.
Yeah.
It wasn't coming out. It's stuck at the top of a 60-foot tree.
It was huge. And the funny thing was we could see the light flashing. And we're like, okay, look, we were ambitious. We're like, we need to get that footage right now. So
The footage was worth more to us than the drone itself.
Yeah, it
so
was.
Whatever was going to happen, that thing was coming out of the tree.
we needed to find a way of doing that. It took us 2 hours. So first of all, it started with us just throwing things, trying to lob it down. But the funny thing, rocks and sticks. The thing was, we could see the little red light there as well.
It's so frustrating. It's like right there, and there's no way you would be able to get like someone's like, why don't you get a ladder or an arborist?
Fuck your ladder.
No way. There's no possible way.
No, there's no way. So we couldn't. It was just right there. The light was flashing red. We're like, oh, how are we going to get this throwing shit over there? And then the owner of the place went, well, I've got a guy with a shotgun.
I think about me. I kind of think I see it. I was like, is
that's
anybody
right,
who's got a gun? And he's like, why is that? I was like, well, if we've got a shotgun, we can blast the branches out around it. Maybe the drone will fall out the tree. He's like, sure, man, I'll get on the phone, get my buddy Keith down here. It wasn't from Alabama or nothing.
No, it
But
wasn't.
we're going to shoot that drone straight out of the tree. And that's what they did.
And they shot it down. And then also Tony shooting it down with one of those pellet guns.
I think that might have
That's
been the
what got-
downfall.
He was,
Yeah.
but the thing was, he was shooting at it, and then we got it at the end. We got it.
Like he
No
moved
way.
it.
He moved it.
He
a few
moved
times.
it, and it fell down a big little bit. Did you
Yeah.
just scuff?
No.
Yeah, okay.
It's moved.
Yeah. Okay.
And so he. But then the thing is, when we got the drone, we got it back at the end. We looked at it, and there was all these little pellet holes, which
Yeah.
Tony hit it and
Yeah.
killed it. Like if he didn't do
So
that,
the
we
drone
would have
was
been
destroyed.
okay.
I think it caught a bit of scat. Too
Yeah, have a look
from
at it.
the-
Look at
from
it, look at
the-
it.
There you go. Photo.
Yeah, there it is.
Up there. Destroyed.
Damn. There we go. So anyway, that was fun. At the end of the day, I lost the drone.
But we got the footage.
we got the footage.
We got it back.
And that stuff was ace.
Yeah, it was. But we did kind of need the drone for a couple more shots throughout the weekend, so we had to kind of make do. And
Another drone. We got another drone. Okay, so anyway, moving on. That was fun.
That was fun. It was a really great crew, and it was a really good time. It really was. Lots of farts going on.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up next. It's quite funny when you go on tour with a group of boys and you're all sort of sleeping in the same house next to each other. The first night, we had a few drinky poos at the local pub, a bit of whiskey. Omar got on the vape. And
Proud of that.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
And then we all went to bed, a bit dozy. And the
So
first
this is
night,
the motel the first night.
first
so we're in this
night.
dive-ass motel in the middle of fuckery nowhere. There's like this little tiny ass. I think we were they were like, wow. Like even the lady behind the desk is like, you want to stay here?
Yeah.
Like we booked it last minute because something was going on in the Hawkesbay and everything was booked out, so we couldn't find anywhere for the first night.
So we had to go to this stupid little motel. And we went there and we all go to sleep. And then we did sleep. And then we woke up in the morning and everyone was complaining that they didn't sleep because I was snoring, which I think is bullshit.
Omar was snoring like a dosed up Tyrannosaurus Rex. He's like,
No, that's horseshit.
no, because you woke up in the middle of the night and you
Yes,
couldn't get back
I
to
did.
sleep, so you banged a bunch of tramadol, and then basically you were like unconscious.
Yeah, I was.
So, like, I'm sure if you had that much trammies, then you might have like woke yourself up with that snore.
Yeah.
'Cause that was crazy.
Because I woke up in the middle of the night and I thought I was having a panic attack.
It was unanimous though. Everyone was like, dude, that was the loudest snoring we've
Yeah, I
ever
know,
heard.
but I was like, well, where's your evidence? You know, if you
Well,
have-
yeah, because I don't know, we didn't record it,
You
which we should have.
But that said, the next morning they're like, "Oh, we should have done that. We should have recorded it." So yeah, you should have. But then that made me go, "Okay, well, if someone else snores, I'm going to record that, and that's going to be the evidence that it was that person." Then the
enough.
next 2 nights down the track, it was the next night. I think I can't remember when it was. My memory's very vague from that whole.
I think it was the next night.
It might have been the next night. We were all sleeping. I was in the same bed as Noel.
We've moved to our Airbnb by
was
then, so we're at
bigger.
the same place for the next 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, which was awesome. This big place. And we had some of the guys down. The Maori guy was downstairs.
We're out in the vineyards and the
Oh,
Hawkesbay. It
totally.
was awesome. It was
Yeah,
brilliant.
totally.
Awesome place.
Our own space,
Except I'd share a room with you.
which is fine
Until,
until what?
well,
You shared the room the whole time.
What happened that night?
Oh, that night, yeah, that night. Me and him share the same room, and then Noel was sleeping, and he was snoring like crazy.
I don't know.
No, you sounded like you were getting attacked by a cat. But then the thing is, I was like, okay, I'm going to record this. So I started recording it, and then Noel let out a sleeping fart.
See, this
a
is
sleeping
fucking-
fart.
this is
it's
bullshit.
not bullshit.
This is
It's
bullshit.
not bullshit.
See, you can't, like, if you're snoring, you can't fart and snore at the same time. What's this?
I was just saying, no.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is the problem that I have with it. I admit to the snoring.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And the fart.
We're in the same room. Oh, no, hold on a minute. Hold on. We're in the same room. You can hear me snoring.
Yep.
You can tell that I'm some sort of distance
here
away
we
from
go.
from the actual snoring. I tell you what, play the clip first. Okay. So Omar recorded this recording.
I
So
recorded
we're going to
this.
play it, and we want you to decide
Oh,
who
really?
did the
We're gonna
fart.
get
Because
them
I
to
think
it.
Omar did the fart, and he blamed it on me.
bullshit.
Hold on. No, play the video. Come on, listen to this.
Listen to this.
So, see, the thing is,
Jesus, bro.
that fart sounds way like when I'm snoring. You can tell that I'm a distance away.
No,
I'm on the other side of the room, and when you hear the
No.
fart, it sounds like it's this far away from the microphone.
Look.
You did the fart, and you blamed it on me. And I was breathing out or breathing in. I can't remember. You can't breathe in and fart at the same time.
We're adult men here. And this is, oh my God, I'm playing it again. No, bro, you're wrong. Listen to this.
That. Listen to the fart.
Dude.
It's way closer to the microphone than the snore. no, play the snoring bit first.
Dude, okay, let me tell you the whole thing. I'm going to walk you through this. You were sleeping, snoring.
I'm admitting the snoring.
There you are. And then
There I am.
I walked over to you. And see there, you farted.
No, it's not me. Listen. See, that's this is a conspiracy. I didn't do the fart. You did the fart. You can
Okay.
tell that the fart is closer to the
Okay.
microphone than the snoring.
Okay, so you're saying that basically you were. Is it going? Yeah. Stop doing it.
No, yeah, turn it off.
Turn it off. Go away. Click out of this shit. So you're saying that you were snoring.
I mean, obviously it's me snoring because we're in the same room.
It was just me and you.
You have the time code stamp on the
do.
phone of when it was recorded, which is
Exactly.
like 2 in the morning,
2:30 a.m.
or whatever it is. But I didn't know I snored.
Well,
so there you go.
there you go.
And honestly, that wasn't as bad as Omar snoring the first night.
Oh, bullshit.
But what
Where's your
I
evidence?
didn't do the fart, and like, I can't breathe in. I don't think you can breathe in and sleep fart.
I think if you listen to that again with expert ears, you would see that you inhale, you fart there.
Yeah, but you don't. Oh no, I don't know.
So
I
you
don't know.
inhale and then it comes out.
One more time. Hold on. I want to
okay.
know. One more time.
Right. Gerardo is
I'm
going to
not-
hate doing this
Yeah,
for editing
I
this
know,
together.
but
But fuck
we've
him.
got to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
No pun intended. Because it was a fart.
I
so-
get it. Very funny.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
let's listen again.
Because I didn't do it.
Viewers, I know. Look.
See, look how much closer that fart sound is. I'm going to send this off to my radio friends who know lots about audio, and they're going to analyze it.
I've got a private investigator.
Oh, that's right. You've got your private.
Yep.
Omar knows this private investigator guy. He lives in Sydney now, does he?
No, he's in no. Where's he now? I think he's in Blenheim at the moment.
That's brilliant. Let's send it to him.
Yep. Okay.
We'll get him to analyze the audio.
I wish we could call him right now.
How much is he an hour?
Oh, he's very expensive. About $1,000 an hour.
Well, we only need him for like 10 minutes.
Which so $50.
Yeah,
I'm saying $50.
Yeah.
And that should be fine.
He's your mate.
He's my mate.
And we're gonna find out because I don't think I did the fart.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care that I did do the fart. I just don't believe you.
We don't.
It's a setup. You set me up.
We don't want to keep promoting this, but I mean, if you don't laugh at farts, there is something wrong with you.
There is something wrong with you.
Because farts are funny. I mean, the funny thing is, my girlfriends hate it, but at the same time, they love it. They're just doing it and saying that they don't like it because
that is 100% not true.
My girlfriends hate it, but when I do like a really funny one on their heads or something, they laugh. We got more. Oh, they're fans. We got people outside, guys. You guys can't see it, but anyway. Moving on. We had a really good time. So what we're going to do here is, if you guys look, we just made this up. If you guys think it was me that guffed,
comment Omar.
Or just
Omar did the fart.
Yeah, link it in, whatever you want to. Whatever you want to do. But then we'll then we'll get the private investigator on it next week. I might actually call him and we can do it on the phone.
If you're an expert in audio analysis as well, feel free to
send it to your guys out.
Omar's going to put the fart audio.
Yep, we're going to put it up there
on the page.
Yep,
so you guys can download it and analyze it and work out who did the fart.
We need a group discussion here. Because the funny thing is, on the day, we were also asking the guys with us, the two Chinese men, the Chinese partners,
I'm pretty sure we discussed this throughout the whole trip for maybe about 3 or 4 hours.
And we came to the conclusion that it was 50-50. And there was also a female Chinese person in there as well. 50-50.
She wasn't too impressed.
She was not too impressed, but she still voted, and her vote was only 1% anyway, so it didn't really matter. She didn't care. She was like, it was no. But then
she didn't say that. Why was she French all of a sudden?
She's not. But then she also commented and went, I'm not going to do the accent because it's racist. So it's like, it doesn't matter. I have done better.
Well, it's not. That's.
And she did. She goes, I did better. And I'm like, well, no, it doesn't matter. It was not. Anyway, we're gonna get away.
Right, so we're getting away from ourselves. We're gonna move on a little bit. Move away from the fart.
Dude.
Comment about the fart.
No, wait a minute. We're not going away from the fart. What? There's also one thing that I want to bring up. There was one take. I didn't know about this. We were filming, and Noel was talking to one of the Chinese guys. Sorry, Rock.
Hold on a minute.
Wait, come on, please. Let me finish this. And there was one moment where this guy is talking
filming
about
piece of camera.
The guy is talking about his experience and how he loved this whole adventure and journey that he's just been on. He was so passionate, intense.
He's just finished delivering like this.
I'm glad you're proud about this. Yeah. You're so proud about this.
Well, I didn't do nothing.
And we were just all relaxed. He just finished his sentence, and then look what happens. I don't know why I'm
going to play this clip again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so I did send you the clip, didn't I? So here we go.
You did send me. Then I send it on and go, what is this about?
Yeah. Oh, my God's sake.
There's so many...
Oh, there we go. There it is. There it is. Okay. And then I'll clip the image in as well.
Of course you will.
I mean, Geraldo, the editor, will... You've got to keep him busy, you know.
So...
And we are accepted by them. We feel one of them.
Oh my God. And then he laughs hysterically.
See,
let's go again.
Yeah, the horse. You can see the horse in the background.
We are accepted by them. We feel one of them.
But look at him laughing. See, this is the thing.
Yeah, well, he wasn't expecting that horse behind him to fart.
It wasn't the horse behind
him. It was the horse.
Now, look, guys, just to put this in perspective, this guy is from China. You know, he speaks not much English. You know, they are communist parties. They're very stuck in their ways. They still laugh at farts.
He's wearing a pink lacrosse.
Oh, totally.
He's wearing a pink lacrosse thing. These guys are rich.
And they still find farts funny. Now, these guys have got more money than all of us put together. And you look at this, and they're still laughing. So if you guys find it weird, that's okay. We don't care.
All right,
Moving on.
Please move away.
Let's get away from
all the
farts.
fart
Not
talk.
because you want us to. It's because we need to. Because we've got other things to
Move
talk
on. All right,
about.
so what we've got to do is
That was good. That was actually quite interesting, and I want to see if we get any feedback around that. My girlfriend's going to hate this
That'd be
episode.
interesting.
Can I say?
Everyone's got an opinion about a fart.
Can I say? I'm just going to go into this next bit. It's very important that I'm just going to quickly cover this. I'm going to go into the news bit. This is something that I want to talk about because it keeps popping up. And I when I first read this, I thought to myself, this is the funniest story I've ever read because it's so true and it's so inspirational for people out there to learn. So let's go into this news story quickly. Just discuss it. We don't have to go into so much depth
as
about
long
it.
as it hasn't anything to do with farts.
No,
then-
it's got nothing to do with farts. So here we go.
that's good, here we go.
Homeless man threw huge bucket of hot diarrhea
Oh
all
my
over
God!
woman's face. Wait a minute. This is.
No.
Have you heard this?
I have heard about this.
This is.
Oh, look at it. Even the thumbnail of the lady's face, she's just like gutted.
But was that her though?
Is this the Los Angeles homeless crisis that they're
Something.
having?
Yeah, that's huge.
It's called Skid Row. Don't go down there.
Oh my god.
Or
So
maybe San Francisco. They've got a horrible homeless problems
Yeah.
in San Francisco, especially California, Los Angeles as well.
Yeah.
Like, even when I was in San Francisco, I went outside of my hotel to have a cigarette, and I'm on the street, and you've got to be careful. Don't take your packet. Otherwise, 10 people
Cigarettes.
got a cigarette, just take one out and go. So I go
Yeah.
out there, and there's like an escalator thing that goes down to believe it or not, there's actually a little underground train system in San Francisco as well. And there's
why
this,
believe it or not? That makes perfect sense.
well, it's just so hilly, and you always think of the trams and the buses.
gotcha.
Yeah. Anyway, so and this black guy walks out. He's wearing like camouflage trousers, like army trousers, big boots, and he's got like no shirt, and he's ripped as hell, and he's got a tiny little pink Dora Explorer backpack on, and he's masturbating on the escalator. He's just standing at the top of the escalator in the middle of the street, just straight up fucking jerking off.
There's some sick people out there. Yeah. You know what else is sick? Chucking a bucket of hot
Yeah, that's
diarrhea
fucked.
on someone's head.
That's
But
fucked.
why is it a bucket? Has he been preparing that?
That's his toilet. He's just like, well, I got to shit,
But then he throws it in the person's face?
Well, maybe he goes and pours it down the drain later on. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'd get up in the middle of the night. You want, I got to go find
Yeah,
something.
but
to shit.
he's homeless. He shits everywhere. If I was homeless, I wouldn't put it in a bucket like a toilet.
Just use a public toilet.
Exactly. I would go to McDonald's all the fucking time. I would never be jerking off in the public. Maybe he's got that thing where
Perhaps there's some sort of currency, like homeless people, like like shit. Anyway, that's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
And that was not to do. That was close enough to farts that I feel like we need to move on. All we've done this whole episode is talk about shit and farts.
Okay. It's something I will never forget. It's disgusting. That's what she said. And
Talking of-
you know what? That's what this whole episode's about. This is disgusting.
You know
Moving
what,
on.
You know what's messed up? We're moving on to the hypothetical question of the week.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Each week.
Okay.
I ask Omar a hypothetical question of the
right.
week.
Okay.
He has a week to think about it, and he answers in the next episode.
That's right.
So last week, I asked him
What was it?
whether he was going to do a campaign, like a big ad. He loves his TV commercials.
Yes, I
gets that money.
Moolah.
This is a huge campaign. We're talking about 100 grand, 120 grand, something like that. Like good money. Yeah, 1 day shooting, 6 months on the roll. Going to be all over saturation, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. But the problem was going back to shit and poo. It was an advert for adult diapers. So Omar has to kind of do that. Now I've got more confidence to go out into the workplace with my friends. Now I don't have to worry about shitting my pants. You know, it's reasonably embarrassing. We've seen those the ones with older ladies in, and they're like, and they have their
Big diapers on.
yeah. So answer the question.
The answer is no.
The answer is no. I mean, and we were talking about that earlier. Is like you said no because you're like, hold on a minute, I don't want to
Yeah,
be
but the other-
associated with killing babies.
Yeah, that's killing babies. This is just me wearing a diaper.
It's just as bad.
What?
No, because that's what I say with diaper boy forever. So you said no because it's obviously it's
It's just going to be embarrassing, isn't it?
It's-
people
of
are gonna
course
call me-
it is.
People are going to be like, oh, hey, diaper
but
boy.
it's $115,000, $20,000.
Look,
It's a
money
lot of
means
money, man.
nothing, you know?
It's
just
true.
all about, it's your integrity, yeah.
So the answer was no.
So the answer is
And
no.
the reason being just integrity.
I
and-
just don't like diapers.
yeah.
And me wearing a diaper, would I have a shirt on? I don't want to be
Well,
like,
you don't necessarily see you trying it on. I'm like, this
got-
is how you put it on. It's more sort of like you're just getting on with everyday like work activity.
and I've got a
Maybe you
diaper on.
Yeah. Well, you can't tell because these ones are so slim fitting.
oh, okay, let's go. Let's
So it's just
revisit.
like maybe you're a road worker and you're like twisting your lollipops
Lollipop.
out, and then the camera pans and you're just like, Yeah, well, now I have more confidence in the workplace.
'Cause I don't shit
because I
myself.
don't shit myself when I'm out working on the roads.
Oh, that's so funny. But the weird thing was, for some reason, I was picturing it like I'm at my work and all I've got on is diapers, and I'm.
Now, you're not wearing just you're not dressed like a giant baby.
That's what I thought. That's why I was like, no, I'm not doing that
No,
shit.
but you're the face of this campaign.
Could I be like the guy that talks about, and here's Bob. Bob, how's your?
No, you're the diaper guy.
That means I'm wearing a diaper.
There's someone else playing their role. They're like, this is Bob, and you're the Bob. You're the Bob.
I'm not the Bob. That means I'm gonna say no. Fuck you, Bob.
Say no. All right, cool. Moving on. Next, so this week's hypothetical question.
Oh yeah, you got
next
one for me
week's
now.
answer. Of course,
Okay.
that's how it works, man.
Okay.
You got to have the next
I hope
one.
we're recording this because
This one's gonna be a bit more fun, actually. Like this one's gonna be a bit like. I seem to be going in the direction of more casting couch type of scenarios. You know, like how many dicks would you suck to whatever,
Yuck.
and it's a bit gross. So this one's kind of fun.
Okay.
This one's kind of fun. So this week's hypothetical question is okay. Omar,
Yep.
you're killing it, mate. You've made it into the big time. You're talking Daniel Day-Lewis status.
Yeah,
like you're
Chris
up there.
Hemsworth.
Mate. You're quite sought after now.
No,
We're
I
not
am.
talking under 15 million a movie.
No.
You're big. You're
15.
a big dog.
60.
You're a big dog. Anyway, so there's they have so much like faith in your ability that they're like, all right, Omar, we're going to make one of these 3 movies.
Perfect.
They're
What
going
are
to be they're going to be great. They're going to be a biopic
Perfect.
of everybody's favorite
Yep.
fascist dictators.
Okay, I thought it was
Okay,
going to
cool.
be Conor McGregor, but no.
No, not Conor McGregor.
Right.
He's not a fascist dictator.
No, he's not. Exactly. I thought it'd be
So
something like
these
that.
is your choices. So you're
Okay.
going to be starring in
Yeah.
this biopic,
Interesting.
and so the choices are you have
Of a dictator.
yeah, and I've chose these 3 dictators because I feel like you look you could pull it off.
Okay, I haven't got the moustache anymore though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You have to chop it off, but
Because
you know.
of the role. Yeah,
That's
anyway.
right. Okay, so the 3 dictators you have to choose from to play their biopic
on.
is Saddam Hussein. So I could see you playing a Saddam. You know, it's a biopic, so you know it's.
I
like,
could actually play
Yeah.
Saddam Hussein, and I would
Yeah.
love to. Yeah, okay, keep going. Let's
There
move
we
this
go.
along.
We got Gaddafi.
Yep.
Colonel Gaddafi. So obviously that movie would end terrible with you getting stabbed in the ass with a knife.
Oh, and the one that Saddam isn't. I'm going to get hanged to death.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't end well for
any of them. Oh, what is there not a good dictator?
It's an awesome film. It's going to be like you know what I mean?
know.
Like a
But-
massive like gladiator style movie.
But am I going to be portrayed as the good guy?
No, you're the fascist
Oh,
dictator.
no, but make him look good.
No, you
There's
can't.
a reason for dictators. They also have a good side. You know, Saddam gave money to his family.
I also chose these because you could actually play.
Okay,
them
who's
and pull
the
them
last
off.
one then?
Stalin.
I knew it was Stalin.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be Hitler. Why did
No, because you don't look like an Aryan. So you know what I mean?
I think if I could pull
No,
off
no,
Hitler.
These no. You can't do Hitler. See,
Okay, Stalin.
Hitler's too hacky.
Yeah, he is.
So
And he's been done
Saddam
too many
Hussein, something Gaddafi, Colonel
Yeah,
Gaddafi.
Colonel
I can't remember
Gaddafi.
his first name. Who gives a shit?
Jonathan.
And Joseph Stalin.
Joseph Stalin.
Joseph Stalin. So I'll put up pictures of all 3 of them. There you go. So
Why are you pointing up there? I thought they were going to.
they're gonna go. It doesn't matter. All
There.
Right. Yeah. All right. So there you go. Picture of Saddam Hussein.
Yep.
There you go. So I can see I'm playing. there.
Wait, here we go. And
Yeah.
me?
That's it. There you go. Colonel Gaddafi.
Yep.
There it is. And finally, Joseph Stalin. So
Interesting.
there you go. Biopic, 3 massive dictators. We're going to get the answer next week. That is the end of the hypothetical question.
And that has also brought us to the end of the show.
Really? No rant this week?
No, I think.
Can I have a quick rant? 10 seconds? 10 seconds.
All right.
People
1,
who play
2,
Bluetooth speakers
3.
in public.
Oh, like the.
Oh, just anyone. Just if you're walking around or you're on a hiking trail
Mm-hmm.
or like even if, especially if you're alone, it's the worst if you're alone. But if you're playing a Bluetooth speaker like, in public, you're a piece of shit. And you should kill yourself immediately.
What about those black people in the 80s?
What?
You know, in the 80s, like Biggie,
No,
like.
but that's because they didn't have a choice. They needed the ghetto.
Oh,
that's
'cause
a
they did
ghetto
have headphones.
blaster. Yeah, and they were playing it in the ghetto, and everyone liked that music. What I'm saying is, like, if I'm walking down the street
And they're playing it, yeah.
yeah, and I don't get some fucking headphones.
Why
dude.
do
What
I
are you
need to
doing?
listen to your stuff?
Yeah, I don't care. Oh, if you look at, like, it's like I've never heard music before. Thanks
Yeah.
for introducing me to music, dumb shit. Like, what
Yeah.
if I walk around playing Coldplay all the time? Everyone,
That'd be great.
No, like, shut the fuck up. I don't
they
hear
would
that
be.
depressing ass shit.
They would be. And
Stupid.
I hear that the music that if it was good music, I would be like, oh yeah, cool. I can
It's
get,
not
I can
the
get
point.
deep
It could
into
be the
this.
best song in the world. You don't. That's
I
what
get it.
headphones are for.
I
That's
get it.
scummy behavior.
Keep your music to yourself.
Keep
So
it
then,
to
what about
yourself.
like music festivals?
No. Well, You go to a music festival to watch the music artist on the
but
stage.
sometimes I don't want to see Janet Jackson.
Yeah, but that's all right. If you're hanging out with your friends and you're camping and everyone's listening,
Glamping.
whatever, that's fine. I'm talking about people just walking down the fucking street.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're like
then they got it.
It happens to be actually. I don't want to pick on children, but sometimes school children walking home from school. There's like a group of 3 of them.
Yeah, I used to do that.
I have to cross the road. I don't want to hear their terrible new little yachty garbage music.
Can I also say I'm going to have a rant now because he brought up school children. I'm starting to get scared of school children now.
You cross the road.
You have to because they're getting bigger.
And
for me.
they're playing their loud
music, and it's sort of like got all these words in it. Like they're dropping the N bomb and but that's it. There's only like 4 words in the whole thing, but it's all it is N bomb, F bomb, C bomb, and it's just going bomb, bomb,
Mumble
bomb,
rap,
mumble, and there's me. So what I do is I don't cross the street anymore because I'm not scared of these pranks, even though I am. Because I'm shriveled inside, but I make sure...
You bite them, like Jeremy Renner, you bite those children.
I make sure that I grab my keys and I put the long one, which is my car keys, right between my thing.
Stab.
And if anyone tries anything, I'm gonna kill it.
And then this kid asks you for the time, and you're like, stab them. Now you've killed a kid with a car key, in trouble.
But he was playing music. Out of his
that's a justified reason to kill somebody. That is a good reason.
Guys, you have been fantastic. Thank you very much for coming back. You didn't have to. You could have just stayed at home, which you probably are right now. You could have been eating your pot noodles, but you didn't have to listen. You didn't have to listen to this.
Were we living in England 20 years ago?
But thank you very much, guys. Have the best. Shits and gigs. We'll be back next week, and thank you very much.
Make sure you comment on who did or did not do the fart. We want to know. This is important to me.
It was
not me.
Cool. Thank you very much, everybody, and we're out.
The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner.